Sometimes when you're rendering or you're working with a product line in Visual Impression, it's very quick and easy to specify and pick the finishes. You essentially pick the product, you go under the materials, and you go shopping for some different finishes. So for instance, this was showing in a light green, I can change it to a dark green. Okay, so some of your products, it'll automatically apply that finish or show the finish that you want. But you'll notice when I go and I pick on, for example, this freestanding lounge table, I can see my options in my list. So I've got a laminate selection. I'll pick one of these styles. I've got a few different colors. And when I pick it, this catalog actually is not enriched yet. So that means I have to go look for a few of the finishes, but I'll show you a couple tricks to it. Notice a moment ago, I happened to pick one of the wood grain laminates called Smoky Brown Pear. And this one happens to be a Formica color. So I'm going to simply jump up over in the upper right-hand corner to Visual Materials, and I'm going to look in our Visual Materials called Suppliers. So when you install your catalogs, you basically check one more box to say if you'd like to also install these supplier catalogs. And if I step under the Formica catalog, I have a handful of finishes already here for me. And I'm going to search. I'm going to start typing in the word smoke. So let's say I want to use that Smoky Brown Pear. I can take that finish, and I'm actually going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to move this over so you can kind of see it. Let's look at that table again. Let's go to Advanced, and I can see that the layer is this kind of bright yellowish orange layer on that product. I'm going to simply take the finish that I found from my supplier and drag and drop it to that layer. So now I can see it on that furniture piece. And since this was a supplier material, we didn't necessarily know if it was going to be horizontal or vertical. If for some reason I wanted to change that up, I can even come in and create my own custom material off of this, create a quick shortcut to it. So I'll do that real quick. I clicked on Create a Custom Material. The only thing I'm going to do different here is in the bottom right-hand corner, I'm going to change the rotation a bit. Let's go 90 degrees, and I'll save myself a quick image. Click the little new, and I will call this webinar for today. And I'm going to create a palette. The cool thing about saving these is now they're really, really easy to access right when I'm inside Visual Impression. I can now drag in that Smoky Brown Pear finish. And in my case, I just changed the orientation and let that kind of follow the grain of the table.